The enemy raised a huge hammer and swung it towards the sister. The younger brother behind her suddenly took out a sharp, big knife. He slashed at the hammer, which was ranked 7th in the national weapon rankings. The younger brother only used half the power of the big knife and immediately knocked the opponent to the ground. It turned out that the younger brother was holding the #1 ranked weapon, the big knife. Everyone was extremely surprised. This #1 ranked big knife had been missing for 20 years. How could it be in the hands of this ordinary man in front of them? All of this goes back to 20 years ago. The younger brother was still a little boy. That day, he was watching his father forge a big knife with his mother. Through his father's relentless effort, he finally forged the #1 ranked big knife. But at that moment, his father's enemies suddenly arrived. They wanted to kill and steal the knife. His parents put up a fierce resistance, but the enemies cruelly killed his parents. But fortunately, the younger brother escaped the manor with his parents' help. 20 years had passed. After escaping the manor, the younger brother found the god of war. He trained under the god of war for many years. Finally, he mastered the use of the big knife. He immediately bid farewell to the god of war, because he was going down the mountain to find his family. Although the younger brother lost his parents, he still had an older sister and grandfather. He was going to protect the family members who were still alive. The younger brother decisively left. But after going down the mountain, he didn't go straight home. Instead, he went to a weapon shop. He wanted to bring a gift home. His family had always made a living by forging weapons. So the younger brother bought all the powerful weapons in the shop. At that moment, a beautiful woman walked into the shop. She was also there to buy weapons. The younger brother immediately recognized that the woman in front of him was his sister. But the younger brother did not immediately acknowledge his sister. He wanted to give his sister a big surprise when they got home. The sister looked at several weapons, but the younger brother had already bought all the weapons. The younger brother said he could lend her the weapons, but she had to take him to see the weapon competition. The weapon competition was an internal contest in their family to test the quality of weapons. If a weapon won first place, the owner of the weapon would also receive a generous reward. The sister had come to buy weapons today to participate in the competition. She really wanted to win, so she agreed to the younger brother's request. Meanwhile, the younger brother's grandfather was at home preparing for the competition. But suddenly, a group of thugs barged into the house. The leader of the group was called Smith. Their family had always been rivals with the grandfather's family, and today, they came to trouble the grandfather. The grandfather was not someone easy to bully. He immediately brought his apprentice to stop Smith. But since the younger brother's father passed away, their family had become increasingly destitute. Now, they could no longer defeat Smith's family. Smith casually grabbed a weapon and smashed it. He mocked that what the grandfather forged was nothing but garbage. The grandfather could not defeat Smith. He could only ask Smith what he wanted. Smith finally revealed his intentions. He wanted to take over all of the grandfather's family's weapons and property. The grandfather refused Smith. He angrily accused Smith of wanting to steal the weapons